real bills. If $1 meal really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the booth. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking nose. First I ever wrote, shorty had the whole block posted. Everybody not the focus. Any social, I'm posted. I'm like riding. I can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my shook. You just heard that he died on the last Friday. Hop out your feelings, hop out the feelings. Come hop out the ceiling, come. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it. In the back, you're chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a visa. Little to the little thick thing, keep it got a feel like she shines with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader. I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the got to say about watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I'm like, good, I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, love to this trying to politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already, how I sound already, how my songs already. Got them asking how they ain't on already. I'm good. Take it day by day. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm hop out your feelings, hop out the feelings. Come hop out the ceiling, come. I want you to get with me. Slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it. In the back, you're chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. You said you don't, but you gon' try with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl. I'm hot on asteroid, plus I keep that on me. Put phase on the beat, I ain't done. You feel me? Hey, bro, let this drive like a bitch, man. Carry my country cousin. Northside St. Louis, all the way down to Dallas, that's how we doing. You feel me? And on my mama told me I'm that child. Came along, what? Castro Drive, you feel me? Bermuda Road, all that. Northside St. Louis. Right there, all 70, you feel me? I made like 70K at the festival. You know what I'm saying? So every time I see that number 70, I just feel blessed. You feel me? I might even get it.
Beat up the block and the gun on my press a little button to open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal I just signed. I don't need to lip controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes. I dance on my own and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus. Way to dependent is punching is reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle. The Sims how I be preferring my Venice. And window tint blacker than mineral sentence. And I was apprentice and under a villain. Face full of metal to pay my respects. I'm out of my dentist to get his new grilling. The incoming call from Shabria Connect. The look in my closet is mold on the ceiling. Master pick against Aaron Donald. It's hard to explain the rush of the feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach. The waves of plastic started to swell. Last choke, I call it a trail. Bent over the tide, my mornings fell. Cloaking the vice on the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. This brioche and toast in the well. The tarragon butter moon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout, the Gucci cocks. I still cannot look at the city, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and play and set up another. Table for two, I step out on the show. Pick up a pack from my Cartier buff. Don't really matter to the Lord or yo, I'ma turn it to furnace. Snuggle hotel up the candle at dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished. See a little daylight, I turn on the burners. Flip a little switch for the Deacons you cheer the spice strips. MS Supreme 98 size 11. I crush them like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. They match so perfectly with this new culture. They trying to call me a democracy rigger. I get it. I took it back and I split it at Williamson. I'ma be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram. One-on-one cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my price. I'm grateful as ever cause it took a village. Way I've been the shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working with, not really feeling. Needed a breath so I bit on the bullet. I still got some cracks in my the rest of digits.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about ready to roll. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon. In terms of keeping hitters off balance, man, it's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jarren Duran. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Jimenez throw to first. Lau out on the play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
2 on, 2 outs. Center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Next
Ball.
pitch misses. Ball 3.
Full count.
On the ground, right side. Lau sends it to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now the 0-1. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around second is Ramirez. The relay throws on the brakes, but he's tagged out trying to get back to second. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Late
That's
with the
strike.
swing there.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And that's
1-2.
down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. The next
Ball
pitch
2.
misses, and the count is 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first.
Out.
In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here in Cleveland, second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, James Wood. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And now Shea Langoliers.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center
Ball
field.
1.
So that definitely felt good.
1-0.
Tyler Soderstrom in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In the dirt, blocked. Here's a 3-0. Oh, great stop. There's one.
He's out.
Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the second. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Ball.
And
Ball.
that's outside.
2-2.
In
Full
the
count.
dirt, and that's ball 3. That's a good
Ball
at-bat
4.
right
Take your
there. He
base.
was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So up next, Bo Naylor.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. Second inning here, no score.
Ball.
6 straight outside the strike zone.
2 balls.
Well, he's really
No
working
strike.
him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay
That's
away
out.
from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And ball
Ball 4.
4
Take
to
your
a
base.
board.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Now a chance for Ezekiel Tovar. And that one fouled off. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Trevor Larnach swings through it for strike one. And a swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Good catch up to the heater. And here's the rookie center fielder, Dylan Cruz. Strike one. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Leading off, Brendan Donovan. Bieber back to work. Off the mark there. 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Trey Turner now. First time up was a pop out. Hit on the ground to short. Slings it across. Out. Turner is out. And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. That one ripped. And it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Next to hit, Brandon Lowe. That one is downstairs.
1 ball,
and
no
that's ball
strike.
1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs. Ball 2.
2-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 outs. This one smashed down the right field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw into second, and he's got it double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
This to third. Over to first. He's out. And Hernandez is out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Stepping up for the Guardians, Andres Jimenez. Well struck right field. That one out against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now here is Masataka Yoshida. Calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Late on that fastball.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's Got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
No,
Fastball
that's
is
the ball.
outside. Runner at second here, one gone. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming around third is Jimenez. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Ball one.
Low in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Wheeler with a throw over, and he's back in easily.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Save rejected with a stolen base. Outside. And the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Wheeler checks the runner. Ramirez back on a dive. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Santana swings through it for strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Move to second, and he dives back in safely. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the last half of the third.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, right side. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 away now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Naylor swings through it for strike 1.
1 strike.
That one outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Ramirez over at second, low. On at first with 2 down. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They're waving Ramirez home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting him that at bat. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Tobar at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Now 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. They limit the damage here. Back now at Progressive Field as we go to the top of the fourth. And now for the Phillies, James Wood. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
You know, these Phils, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but one or two pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Reaching for it and brings it in. And now the catcher comes up to him, Shea Langoliers. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feel. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
And now Tyler Soderstrom. One away with a runner at third. And it's 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Down the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Swung on, belted. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, now it's the right fielder, Trevor Larnach. Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. And there's 1 down. And now the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 1 out, base is empty. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Andres Jimenez. A double and a run scored his first time up. And that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And a curve misses outside.
Two.
And he couldn't hold back. He's new inning getting started. Here's Trey Turner. That's to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and they get Turner for the out. Jarren Duran stands in for the Phillies. Bunting, and it's in the air. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Brandon Lowe stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. Moved first. Durant dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. They had a foul ball. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Masataka Yoshida. That one lifted to left. Hernandez racing over to make the catch. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Soderstrom. And he takes it himself for the out. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. On the ground to first. Sneaks through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Santana in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fought off foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. He's over to first, and he's saved. Oh, 2 now. And there's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Low, the runner at first with 2 gone. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And gone. It's 4-2. Base is empty with 2 away. Bo Naylor getting ready to hit. A walk, and he's also single. And first offering is fouled off. Naylor in his second season, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada.
1-1.
Way outside. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch. Goes down looking. Here in Cleveland, top of the 6th inning. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. Herron back to work. And that's outside. Well,
these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Pitch misses inside, and now 3-0.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Cruz makes his way towards it. 1 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a foul ball. The Guardians trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Ooh, by him.
No ball.
Didn't
Two
really take
strikes.
the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. At the plate, James Wood. High fly ball, right field, Larnach. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Jorge Lopez gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Foul ball there. Loud. He's there. He's got it. One up, one down. Here's Trevor Larnach. First
That's a
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone. Base
One
is
ball,
empty, one
no
away
strike.
here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Strike one. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He has a
0-2.
tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Andres Jimenez will hit next. The changeup missing. And 1-1. And a foul ball. Larnach leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the dirt. That's outside. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. They take the force out, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back now at Progressive Field, top of inning number 7. Now, Shea Langoliers. And that
1-0.
skips in the dirt. Out in front and foul to the left side. Ramirez hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Tyler Soderstrom stands in for the Phillies. So now a pinch hitter, Rhys Hoskins. 1 out. The base is empty for him.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 52, Colin.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
And that one inside, and it hit him. Brendan Donovan stands in for the Phillies.
Brendan Donovan.
Line drive, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Turner stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. The tying run at the plate. And it's fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Tying run at the plate. Up the middle, Jimenez. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. So back to the top of the order. Masataka Yoshida digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. The left-hander on now. Jose Alvarado.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line. Wood fakes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. The switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that one got a piece of him.
It got him. Take first.
And here is Nathaniel Lowe. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, 1 away. Runner takes off. It's a pitch out. In there safely. Fouls 1 off. 2-2. And that
Full
one hit
count.
97 on the gun. One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And ball
That's a ball.
4 to
Take
a
your
board.
base.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Edwin Uceta.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, he's been
No
aggressive
ball.
right out
2
of the
strikes.
box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. And that is the inning. So digging in. Aaron Duran. 3 for 3s, doubled twice and single.
For the Guardians, number 65, Gregory.
Soto in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And a rope into center field, base hit. Soto runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Loud stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. In the air, center field. Cool. And out number 1 on the ground. So now the DH spot, Kyle Schwarber. This guy with light tower power. Fastball for a strike.
That was the pitch to hit. Forcing fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Ground ball to the right side. Goes to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So digging in, Ezequiel Tovar. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And here is Trevor Larnach, 1 for 3. That one outside, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one is absolutely belted. Wood hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2. And up next for Cleveland, Dylan Cruz. And before the pitch, he steps off. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Durant makes the catch, and that is that. So digging in. Teoscar Hernandez, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swinging a foul straight back. That one off the mark. 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab. He's 2 outs away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, James Wood. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Shea Langoliers stands in for the Phillies. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. In the air, right field. Larnach trying to get to it. Pulls it down, and they're 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Spencer Horwitz. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. And downstairs. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. In there for a strike at 100 miles an hour. And the count 1-1. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He'll touch them all. It's 4-4. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now for the Phillies, Brendan Donovan. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ground ball left side, and foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. Andres Jimenez now at the plate. So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ball 1.
That one misses. 1-0. Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that
1
velocity.
ball. 1 strike.
That one at triple digits.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. Here's Elliot Ramos. Flied to right. his first time. Outside
Ball.
low, and that's ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And that one fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Late swing, foul to the left. Trying to send this to extra innings.
Ball, no. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Cut on and missed at 101.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now 1 and 2.
2-2.
Swings and misses. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner, and a sac bunt here. Bare hand has to hurry. Fires to first. Throw
He's
off
in there.
line.
He's
He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Jaron Durant steps to the dish in a big spot. Turner runs. Pitch misses inside. No throw, safe at second. The 1-0. And that is out of play.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Pitch
Ball
misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls,
With the
1
go-ahead run at third, here in extra innings. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And there's 1 away. So up next, Brandon Lowe. The opportunity right here. And the first offering is not close.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. High fly ball out towards left field. He's under it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. The run scores from third, and they've tied it again. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And now it's even up.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Way outside, and that is ball 1. Inside, just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. Not close. He comes across to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days. Hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now James Wood. Check swing, and he went strike one. And that's down, a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
A couple of singles back to back. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
And now Shea Langoliers. So they're all loaded up. Way
1-1.
inside. And the count 1-2. 2 outs. Bases are full. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. And they add to their lead. It's 10-4. So 2 down. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. That one almost got him. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And the batter now, Junior Caminero. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss.
1
As
ball,
he was out front
1 strike.
that time. And strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. He's already homered here in this one.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 15,
He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, the runner at second, and we're in the last half of the 10th. In the dirt.
0-2.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. Ramirez in to score. It's an RBI single. It's now 10-5. And at first, Mitch Garver up to hit here. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Slider right there.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
This to third, Donovan. There's one. And that's a double play to end it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead.